Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Hansi Flick's as well as Ferran Torres', Lamine Yamal's, and Marc Casadó's words after the match against Borussia Dortmund. We're going to be talking about that match, a little bit as well, talking about some stats and the sensations from the players. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything is posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into the video. All right, guys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Hansi Flick, who he did, speak after the match in the press conference. He spoke about the match and he did give his thoughts. And he started by saying, "Today we take a big step forward. The goal is to be first. We've worked very hard. Fermín and Ferran have had a direct impact on the game. Playing here with this atmosphere makes the players enjoy. I'm glad the fans were here. I'm very satisfied. The team is like a family. It's something we highly value in the staff. Everyone takes care of each other. Today, everyone is happy. We know today's result is important." And speaking about the importance of the result against Borussia Dortmund, guys, this is a very difficult opponent, a team that hasn't lost in their own stadium since 2021. You've seen Man City, Chelsea, AC Milan, PSG all go to this stadium, and they did not get the result that Barcelona they did get last night. They did not get a victory. And something to keep in mind, this is one of the better Borussia Dortmund sides. They were third leading up in the Champions League before the match. In the Bundesliga, they're struggling a little bit, but as well last season, they were the UCL finalists. And so Barcelona were playing absolutely no slouch. And we did get the victory in a tricky stadium with an intense atmosphere. And speaking about Barcelona, guys, I want to bring you guys this stat because with this victory right here from Barcelona, they now have a plus 14 goal difference, and they are the team with the highest goal difference in the Champions League this season. That's absolutely fantastic for us, but obviously, we are conceding more than we would like. But with Barcelona playing this high line, with being, with the way that the system naturally is, you are going to be pressing up high, you are going to be creating chances, but that does leave you exposed in the back. But I wanted to bring you guys that stat in regards to Barcelona, the highest goal difference in the entire Champions League. That's absolutely fantastic. But continuing on, guys, Hansi Flick, he says Ferran Torres reacts very well to difficult situations. Today, he scored 2 goals and integrates very well with Fermín. And in regards to that, guys, we talked about it in the match reaction. Ferran Torres, his impact in yesterday's game, it was there. He was key in the second goal, and he was key in the third goal as well. And talking about that, Ferran Torres right now, he is the fastest Barcelona player to score a brace coming off of the bench in the Champions League. That record is now Ferran Torres'. He got a brace in 10 minutes. That's absolutely fantastic. And he even spoke after the match. He says, "I want to dedicate this victory to the culés who have come here today. I came in to help the team because they were putting a lot of pressure on us, playing with Lamine, Pedri, the whole team was playing a good game, and I just had to know how to get into space to help the team, and that's how the goals came." And we were talking about it in the watch along, with the match, with how the match was developing, with the amount of space that Borussia Dortmund they were leaving in behind. You were thinking, hey, maybe the right option, the right substitution for Hansi Flick is to go for a more mobile striker, to go for a Ferran Torres, to go for a Pau Victor. And both of these two players, they did come on, and you saw the impact that they did bring into the game. But going back to Hansi Flick's, he starts off by talking about now the La Liga suspension. He says, "I don't think I should comment on my 2-match suspension in La Liga." And I also think that's right, because you know how La Liga is. They're very stingy, and if Hansi Flick were to talk about it, they most likely would extend that suspension. But he continues on. He says, "This victory should give us confidence. We have a very young squad and games every 3 to 4 days. The good thing is to see how all the players behave in training and in the games. I hope to see it again on Sunday against Leganés." And that game against Leganés is going to be, more favorable for Barcelona. We are going to be at home against a lesser opposition, but we don't have to take our eye off of the ball. We've seen what these teams can do to Barcelona. We've struggled against Las Palmas just recently, and so Barcelona, we need to rack up some points in La Liga. We can't let our position at the top slip. Hansi Flick continues on. He says, "We were happy that so many fans came to support us. Our goal is to win the Champions League, question mark. We are taking it game by game, and we are doing well. We want to reach there." That's very, very good. He didn't talk about Barcelona's ambitions, just focus on the now and going game by game. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Hansi Flick, his last call was, "We have a very young team, and we have ups and downs. We are on the right path. The team believes in its own quality," and that's absolutely fantastic. I completely forgot that there were some more quotes from Hansi Flick. Apologies for that. But Hansi Flick, he says, "We should be proud of what we did today. The first half was wonderful, and when they equalized, we stayed composed. I must congratulate the team. The best part of today was the possession in the first half and how the substitutes like Ferran and Fermín came on. It's clear the team believes." And in regards to Raphinha, guys, Raphinha, he did come off roughly around the 60th minute. Hansi Flick, he took off Robert Lewandowski, Dani Olmo, and Raphinha. And at one point we were thinking, oh, is Raphinha, injured? Because he did, fall into the ground. But Hansi Flick confirms that he is only tired and not injured. That's absolutely fantastic. And, that's very, very good news because Raphinha, he's been an absolute vital player for us in recent weeks and throughout the season. He's been absolutely amazing. And even Lamine Yamal, he spoke after the match and he said, "After the Betis match, it was important to get the victory in a stadium like this. We are happy. The team played very well." And I agree. The first half, was a very dominant Barcelona performance. Just we weren't clinical in front of goal. If Barcelona were clinical, we would have, been going into the halftime space with like a 3-0 lead. But, Barcelona not able to do that. They go into the second half with a 0-0, and that is where floodgates open. Barcelona score, but due to our silly mistakes, Borussia Dortmund, they are able to claw their way back. And the last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is in regards to Marc Casadó, because Marc Casadó, he also spoke after the match, and Marc Casadó, he ran so much in yesterday's match. When you look at his heat map and when you're looking at the amount of running that he did, in the Champions League so far, he has run 71.1 kilometers, and it is the fourth highest distance covered in the Champions League. That's absolutely crazy, and we underrate his importance in this team because you look at Pedro, you look at Dani Olmo, you look at Lamine, you look at Raphinha, these players who are creative, who are getting the goals, who are getting the assists. But Marc Casadó is the glue that holds that team, that midfield and the attack together. He is the player that does the dirty work, that he makes the difficult challenges, who does the running for the team. And, I have nothing but praise for Marc Casadó. And, it's been absolutely fantastic what he's been doing this season. But, now looking at his words after the match, he says, "We knew we were coming to a very difficult stadium with fans who will apply a lot of pressure. We managed to play the way we wanted. In La Liga, we're not doing as well as we want, but in the Champions League, things are going our way. We've had 5 consecutive wins, and that gives us a lot of confidence." And funny enough, if Barcelona, they weren't able, if we didn't get that red card against Monaco, which Eric Garcia sent off, then most likely Barcelona, we would be competing up with Liverpool for that first place spot. Barcelona would be flawless. But unfortunately, that Monaco game, it did come by to hurt us. But Marc Casadó continues on. It says, "We are doing very well in the Champions League with 5 consecutive victories. This gives us a good chance of qualifying among the top 8, and that's pretty much sealed." He says, "We can always improve, but we're a very young team, and that's a positive. We have plenty room for growth. In the last few games, we rushed things a bit, and we wanted to have more control. That was the case in the first half. Although we should have played long passes to Raphinha, I already apologized to him. We came to a very difficult field and we made a statement. I owe everything to Hansi. It's not easy to put a kid who was playing in the Primera Ref last year into these kinds of situations." And that's, the second or third division of Spanish top flight football. And, he talked about it. It's absolutely amazing the transition that Marc Casadó had from the academy to Barcelona's first team and become an instant starter into the squad. That's absolutely fantastic from Marc Casadó. And looking at these words, looking at these quotes from Hansi Flick, from Lamine Yamal, from Ferran, to even Marc Casadó, guys, the importance of winning against Borussia Dortmund is so key. Not only for the good sensations, not only for the 3 points that they can give you, but also, just as a confidence booster, because Barcelona, we're struggling in La Liga. You're looking at the opposition, you're looking at the other teams, how they're clawing their way back, and we needed this result. We needed a statement win to basically calm down any nerves that we could potentially had, leading up to it. And now what we have to do is continue that. We have to continue and build like a streak again. We can't just be going, winning a Champions League game and then losing in the weekend against a La Liga team. We can't be doing that, because that is not sustainable, and that is how you lose titles. Barcelona, in this weekend, we have to make sure that we go, at full intensity against Leganes. We're going to be at home. We're also going to be receiving Rojo, which is going to be a huge boost. But, that is Barcelona right now. They're going through, I would say, not a difficult period, but a period in which we do need to refocus and continue this winning momentum. But, guys, that was it for the video. What do you guys make of those quotes down below in the comments? Make sure to let me know your thoughts. And as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting me. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.